Hello and welcome back, future scientists. I'm Mr. K with Mississippi Public Broadcasting. We've talked a lot about ecology so far and all the different biomes and the adaptations that those animals have in those different biomes. So before we start covering new stuff, I just wanted to take a second and review this stuff with y'all. So teacher, if you could take this sheet and hand them out to everyone in the classroom. It's 15 questions. Y'all take 10, 15 minutes to work on it, and then when you're ready for the review, come back to this video and I'll review it on the board with everybody. So take a few moments, and when you're ready, come back to me. All right, I'm sure that didn't give y'all any problem, but just in case it did, I'm gonna go ahead and review it with y'all. Make sure to change or add anything you don't have. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So number one says, a biome with plants and grasses, but not many trees. Okay, the key word for this one is definitely grasses. The type of biome that has a lot of grasses, but not many trees is called a grassland. There's a lot of grasses here in this biome, and so the animals that tend to be in this biome are animals that eat a lot of grass, right? Okay, let's keep it going. 2. A biome with many scattered shrubs, tall grasses, and small trees. Okay, so this one is very similar to the grassland, but instead we have shrubs and small trees to go along with it. So this one's going to be the savanna, okay, the savanna for that one. Let's keep it going. Number 3 here. Biome with many different species of cacti and reptiles and very little rainfall. So which biome does not get much rainfall and has a lot of cacti and reptiles in it? That's going to be the desert, right? Very, very hot, very, very dry. Okay, let's keep it going. 4. A cold, dry biome where the soil stays frozen the entire year. Okay, so the one that stays frozen the entire year, that's called the tundra. Remember that frozen soil is called permafrost, and that's very important in this biome. That's why we don't get very many trees growing here, right? So great job. Let's keep it going. All right, here's 5 and 6. So 5 says, a forest biome with many different trees, mosses, and ferns. Trees lose and regrow their leaves each year. Okay, I gave y'all a word, and the definition was trees that lose and regrow their leaves every year. Y'all might remember that that word is called deciduous. If a tree is deciduous, it's losing its leaves and regrowing them. And so a forest with a lot of those trees is called a temperate deciduous forest. This is what we have here in Mississippi. Okay, let's keep it going. 6 says, the northern biome with many coniferous trees, very cold temperatures in the winter months. Okay, so what's this one called? This is not as far north as the tundra. It's not quite as cold as the tundra, and we're getting a little bit more rain here. This is the boreal forest. So the boreal forest is very similar to the tundra. Because it doesn't have that permafrost, though, we can grow trees. And so we have a lot of trees in this area. Okay, let's keep it going. So here's 7 says, type of forest biome near the equator receives a lot of rain. Temperatures are warm all year. Well, that is the definition of a tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforests are very wet and they're very, very hot. Okay, 8. Which biome is the driest? Well, desert is definitely going to be the driest. I would say after the desert, tundra is a pretty good answer. But the driest one is the desert. All right, let's go to 9. Which biome has the most variety of plants and animals? The most variety of plants and animals is going to be the rainforest. Remember, half of all animal species and half of all plant species live in the rainforest. So it's very biodiverse. Okay, a couple more. Y'all are doing great. 10 says, which biome is home to lions, zebras, wildebeest, giraffes, and elephants? So this is going to be the savanna. Great work. All right, 11. Which of the following is an example of a population? All right, so a population, remember a population is a group of the same organism in the same place, okay? And so the best answer here is going to be all maple trees in a forest. The other ones, A says all trees in a forest, but remember that you can have different species of trees. So all trees includes a lot of different species, but all maple trees, maple tree is one specific species. So all maple trees in a forest would be an example of a population. All right, I just have a few more here. 12 says, a group of different species that live together and interact in an environment are called. So now instead of just one species, we have many different species in an area. What's that called? That is the community. Okay, a community is different organisms all in the same area. 13 says, a prairie dog, a hawk, and a badger are all members of the same. This is that example of a community. A community is different species of animals all interacting in the same place at the same time. Just two more, y'all. Thanks for hanging in there with me. 14 says, a blink is a group of organisms that have similar characteristics and can mate with each other to produce offspring that can also mate and reproduce. So this is the definition of a species. Remember, not all animals is its own species. You have to be able to reproduce and make fertile offspring. If you can do that, then you are a species. All right, last one here. What is an ecosystem? Reading over these real quick, let's see if we can find the best answer. Okay, so an ecosystem, I like C for this one. A biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environment. So the difference in between a community and an ecosystem is that an ecosystem is dealing with the physical environment, while a community is only dealing with the biotic factors. An ecosystem has biotic and abiotic factors together. So thank you all so much for making it. Your teacher has some other work for you to do, so make sure to give that your best effort, and I hope everybody has a great day.